know me, I get up and talk in front of people all the time. I do development at work, I talk to new hires, I represent the company. Very rarely do I talk about myself. And so those who really know me or have worked with me said, oh, I have to be present today so I can hear what you're going to say. When I looked through the manual to figure out what I was going to talk about, the icebreaker says, find 3 to 4 things that are interesting about yourself. And that, for me, is a challenge. I don't find anything interesting about myself, so I thought, what experiences or what opportunities or what things have I went through in life to make me who I am today? And so that's where I'm going to start today. So I found 3 experiences that I think really have made me into the person I am. And some of them might not be that interesting, but they definitely have developed me as a person. So my first experience, I was raised in a military family. I went to a military school. I shopped at military stores. I knew nothing of the civilian world until I was probably about 15 years old. And for anyone that's lived in that type of community, you don't know anything outside of your social bubble. I did not recognize that there were different levels of financial status. I didn't recognize what it was like to have peers that were, we had a diverse population, but peers that came from different financial backgrounds specifically, or educational backgrounds, because the people I went to school with, they were all associated with the military, or their parents were, and they all went to the same school and lived in the same houses and shopped at the same stores. My dad retired when I was a teenager, and we moved into the civilian world, as we call it, and there I was exposed to a very different environment than what I had been used to. Growing up in military school, you make new friends all the time because everybody is moving and changing, and their parents are going to different bases. And here, specifically Vancouver, a lot of people have grown up there and lived there their entire lives. So for me, it helped me learn to be very independent, to be okay being myself, because I recognized that although this group had known each other since they were in kindergarten, I was comfortable being me. And it was one of the experiences that really made me who I am. The second experience, some of you may be able to relate to, was actually joining U.S. Bank. I've been with the company for 14 years, and I'm not just saying that because there's a hidden microphone that Richard Davis can hear out of. When I first started this job, I looked at it as that, as a job, as a place, honestly, that was going to pay me an extra $1 an hour, and there's free parking, and I thought that was fantastic. After working here a year, the culture of the company absolutely sucked me in. I took advantage of tuition reimbursements. I took advantage of some of the pinnacle opportunities we have. I definitely found managers that wanted to develop my skills and that vested interest in me. And although I don't like to just be tied to my job, it's helped me become who I am. Not only the positions I've held, but the opportunities that the company has given me. So this experience has helped me meet a lot of people. It has helped me continue my education. It's helped me get in front of you and talk about my life experiences, and it's helped me to then develop others. And so that was a very influential experience in my life. The third experience actually happened recently. I completed my MBA degree, and that experience influenced me in a number of ways. When I first started my MBA, I went into it with glass eyes thinking, oh, I'm going to learn all of this information, and it's going to be another check mark on my resume, and I'm going to stand out amongst my competitors. And quickly, when I got into the program, I got sucked into the different way of thinking that these types of programs offer, and also the challenges that it offered. And one of the challenges that I ran into in my first class in my MBA was reviewing statistics on the success rate of women in business. And within the first class, I learned that statistically, the chances of me becoming an executive or Richard Davis were pretty slim to none, even with the masters. Yet my male competitors had that advantage. No offense, gentlemen. I also learned that, statistically, if I chose to get married, which I am, or chose to have children, or chose to go down certain paths, that my opportunities to flourish within our company and any other major company were pretty slim. And so throughout my MBA, I really focused on our strong female leaders within U.S. Bank and also what strong female leaders within the industry and other industries have done to be successful. I recognize I don't necessarily need to be a Richard Davis, but I want to be that competent female leader and not have my gender or my education or the fact that I choose to have children or get married hinder me from being a successful person. So my final project for my MBA definitely influenced me because I had an opportunity to interview some of our highest female leaders within the company and gain exposure and experience that had I not pursued that path, I would never have been able to do. So with that, I appreciate you allowing me the opportunity to share my 3 experiences. And whether it be my military upbringing or my U.S. bank experience or my MBA, those things have really made me who I am today. So thank you.